Yes, mama, let the green roots run, dancing with the daisies in the morning sun.
Hello everyone, welcome to Esmamo Gardens. Today I want to talk about this beautiful tropical superstar called Aglaonema Pattaya Beauty, also known as Thai Beauty, Cream, Green Evergreen, or just Chinese Evergreen. This Thai breed stunner flaunts long narrow leaves in creamy white centers that fade into soft grey green and dark green edges. Pure tropical elegance. In Thailand, they call it a millionaire plant because it keeps looking expensive even if you treat it badly. The Chinese evergreen is always mistaken for the dam cane plant. The Chinese evergreen, Aglaonema, are generally bushier, low-growing and tolerate low light, whereas the dam cane, Diephambaceae, grow much taller, features cane-like stems, and has more pronounced center veins. The leaf structure of the Chinese evergreen have waxy, elongate leaves with only 5 to 8 main lateral veins. Dam canes have softer, broader leaves with 20 to 30 prominent lateral veins. Chinese evergreen stays relatively compact, reaching about 45 to 60 centimeters. The dam canes grow quickly into tall architectural plants that can reach 1 to 1.8 meters. The coloration Chinese evergreen are more likely to feature silvery gray, pink, or red pigments, whereas the dam canes typically display mottled patterns of yellow, cream, and green. Both need well-draining soil and moderate indirect light. However, Chinese evergreen are slightly more drought-tolerant and handle dry indoor air better, whereas dam cane prefer high humidity. Sticky leaves on Chinese evergreen are usually caused by a pest infestation or a natural process called guttation. Sap-sucking pests like scale, mealybugs, aphids excrete a sticky residue called honeydew. Alternatively, the plant may naturally secrete a clear, slightly sticky sap drops from the edges of healthy leaves. Guttation is the process where plants exude excess water droplets from the edges or tips of their leaves. How it works: during the day, plants lose water vapor through transpiration. At night, when photosynthesis ceases, the stomatus closes. Transpiration stops. If the soil is highly saturated, roots continue to absorb moisture, creating hydrostatic root pressure. To avoid cellular damage from this excess fluid, the plant passes the liquid out through hydrophoids. It is so common for guttation to be confused with honeydew, but they are very different phenomenon. Guttation is perfectly normal and a sign of a healthy, well-hydrated plant. This plant thrives in bright indirect light or low light. Watering: wait until the top 2 to 5 centimeters of soil is dry to the touch before watering thoroughly, and always allow the excess water to drain out at the bottom. Reduce your watering frequency during winter months when the plant is less active. Soil: use a lightweight and well-draining potting mix. Repot every 2 to 3 years or when you see the roots tightly curling the bottom of the pot. Upgrade to a pot only 1 or 2 sizes larger. Propagation: the easiest method is root division. When repotting in the spring, gently divide the root ball into smaller clusters. Note: Chinese evergreen contain calcium oxalate crystals and is considered toxic to dogs and cats if ingested. Keep out of reach of pests and small children. After proper inspection, an investigation, I am ruling out pests from the plant. Now we're gonna safely wipe the guttation from the plant. Since the plant contains calcium oxide, be sure to wear gloves to avoid skin irritation. Use a soft, damp microfiber cloth to gently clean the leaves. Because guttation leaves behind a sticky residue made of sugar and minerals that will make your plant look untidy, it is important just to clean it now and then. Is the sticky residue made of sugar and minerals it leaves behind. Some people have actually tasted it and say it tastes very sweet. The plant is looking much better now. This is a sign to reduce the watering frequency. Adjusting the watering times, I will water the plant early in the morning so excess moisture can drain before the sun goes down. Please make sure that your pot has drainage holes so that the plant is not sitting in a puddle. Yellowing leaves is a sign of overwatering. Allow the soil to dry out more between watering. Crispy brown leaf tips. This indicates the air is too dry or you aren't watering enough. Increase ambient humidity or check that you are watering adequately. Even though there is no sign for pests, I'm gonna treat this plant with neem oil. Houseplants are highly susceptible to pests in winter because of indoor heating that creates a warm, dry environment. Common winter invaders include spider mites, mealybugs, scales, and fungus gnats. The soil is a bit dry, let's give it some water, and the plant is looking more evergreen. So if you're looking for a hardy house plant that is attractive to look at and comes in varieties of colors and pattern and is easy to care for, this is your plant, the Chinese evergreen. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, like, share, comment, and I'll see you soon.